You can walk or run through the Stanley Park Wildlife Sanctuary trails, all to support the much-loved community gathering space that is Stanley Park.
Vanessa Diana is the race director of Run Stanley, and she joins us this morning with the event details. Welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you are clearly a runner, so you're very passionate about this, but also because you love Stanley Park, and people need to know exactly how its beauty is maintained and preserved.
It's true. I think a lot of people know Stanley Park, have probably gone to the fireworks for 4th of July or watched their kids play soccer, as I did for many years in the park. What I don't think everyone knows is that Stanley Park is actually a private nonprofit, so I think many of us assume it's tax supported, but it isn't. So Stanley Park really does rely on fundraising as a big part of its operational budget. When additional improvements need to be made, then additional fundraising is necessary. So Run Stanley is an effort to improve the wildlife sanctuary trails, where some bridges were washed out thanks to those really violent storms we had a few years back. So this is the 2nd year of Run Stanley, and it's a way to improve the safety and accessibility of those trails for all the runners and hikers and dog walkers and birders and everyone who loves it back there so much.
And because there's wooded areas, I can only imagine that this time of year the foliage is amazing.
It's beautiful. I've been obsessively running the trails as I'm getting into, you know, the build up to Sunday, and it's so beautiful. This is my favorite time of year in the park.
That's so nice, and it's interesting too how there's so many walks and runs for other organizations within Stanley Park, so everyone utilizes it for a great place to fundraise. But this fundraiser in Stanley Park is for Stanley Park and specifically for those bridges, and people can enjoy, even if they're not going to walk or run, they can just enjoy the beauty of the park while they're there.
Absolutely, and we're hoping to have this be a really fun family event, so we want to encourage fans of Stanley Park of all ages, including children. So this year we're adding a Munchkin run, which is a kids fun run for the very youngest Stanley Park fans, and they'll have a chance to run a little 3/4 course around the athletic fields, and this is sponsored by our friends at Dunkin' Donuts in Westfield, so they get a free donut as part of their, as well as a very cute t-shirt as part of their payoff for running.
That's not a motivation to run. I don't know what
That's
is.
nice.
Let's talk about what there is to do aside from the beautiful walking trails at Stanley Park throughout the year.
Well, you know, Stanley Park is just such a bustling community gem, I think. So whether it's the Sunday night music concerts, right, every Sunday through the summer, running races every Monday night thanks to Empire One Running Club. When I think about the fact that athletics use that facility, from the smallest little Pee Wee soccer players to Westfield High School and St. Mary's and Westfield State University runners, that's their home cross-country course, and all the youth soccer, lacrosse, you know, it's I don't know what we would be without Stanley Park in Westfield.
And this is, like you mentioned, the money is going to go towards really making sure that everything is preserved, and the bridges that were destroyed will be built again. Now let's take a look at actually before and after of a sanctuary bridge that thankfully, because of fundraising, was able to be restored. So that's what we're looking at now.
Right, right. So Run Stanley last year was successful in raising enough funds to build the first of a few bridges that need to be installed back in the sanctuary in order to make it safe and accessible to get back to the most beautiful corners of that sanctuary with river views, and I mean, it's truly stunning. But right now it's difficult to get back there because we've lost these bridges.
So we need them to be rebuilt. So
we do.
Everyone can come out to Run Stanley. Give us the details, Vanessa, where, when, the times, and everything.
Sunday, October 19th, 10 a.m. is the kids' fun run, the Munchkin run. 11 a.m. is the 5K through the trails for runners and walkers. You can register online at runstanley.com through midnight Friday, and then you can register in person race morning starting as early as 8 a.m. And parking at Gate 2, which is the Rose Garden area of Stanley Park. And it's going to be a great music-filled festive time with an information fair. WSKB, the Westfield State University radio station, will be the DJ and MC. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we really look forward to seeing folks out there.
Oh, it sounds like a blast, Vanessa. So everyone is encouraged to come out to Run Stanley. Thanks so much for joining us to share more, and people can visit runstanley.com for all the details.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Speaking of running.